we're gonna shout it loud, even if our words seem meaningless. It's like I'm carrying the weight of the world. I wish that some way, somehow, that I could save every one of us. But the truth is that I'm only one girl. Maybe if I keep believing, my dreams will come to life. Come to life.
It seems in a moment your whole world can shadow like morning dreams. They just disappear like dust in your hand, falling to the floor. It's all too easy to take so much for granted. Oh, but it's so hard to find the words to say. Like a castle in the sand, the water takes away. But how can life ever be the same? 'Cause my heart's broken in pieces. Yes, my heart's broken in pieces since I've lost you. Oh, now you'll never see. Oh, you'll never know all the things I planned for you, things for you and me. Oh. Held your hand so tightly that I couldn't let it go. Now how can life ever be the same? 'Cause my heart's broken in pieces. Yes, my heart's broken in pieces since I've lost you. My heart's broken in pieces. Oh, my heart's broken in pieces since you've been gone. My
Hello. Hi, Anne and Rose. How are you both doing? How are all of you? Thank you for the drop-ins. Drop-ins. Drop-ins makes most sense, doesn't it? Drop-ins. Hey, Snoop. How are you? Tell you what, should we go to that screen? And drop sins. Yeah, that makes the most sense, doesn't it? Been good being chilling watching Anna Nocton game. That does sound like a good time. There we go. I'm super vaguely familiar with this game. It's going to be a learning experience. It is a game I really enjoy. From a franchise I really enjoy, actually. I still think Dragon Age 2 is my favorite of the three. I like Inquisition as well. Aha. Enjoy your voice. Thank you. I like your voice as well, Anne. If I had the trilogy on PC, I'd play through it with with mods, of course. Also wanting to read down the Mass Effect trilogy and play through it with. God, I had so many mods for, especially Mass Effect 1. I had the biggest texture packs ever for that game. There's a weird dialogue bug that I had the last time I played, but not the time before that, so I don't know if it's... Don't know what caused that. Never actually got it fixed, I just put up with it. So, we're kind of still in the prologue of this game. I think we're going to have a big Dragon Age Inquisition logo appearing probably 20 hours in. Whenever we get around to doing Haven. It's probably not going to be today. Oh yeah, I had Veilfire for some reason.
Nothing to report, sir.
Oh, there's a shard right next to me. Right above me, probably. Yeah. Eesh. So how about I come back here and see if I can avoid jumping down the hole? I'm just gonna carry this Veilfire forever, are we?
Nothing to report, sir.
This looks fine. Oh! Oh look, it's a rift. Can I grab this without falling down? Level 7. How adorable. Whoops. Come on, that was nowhere near me. Cass, don't leave it attacking me. I want to... Fine, whenever it's dead now. Oi! You can piss off. That's Solus. Oh, you're not dead yet. Okay. You done? That it? No. Oh, yes. All right, where's this? Do I risk it? Fuck! Nailed it. Never mind, this doesn't even lead over there. But I don't need it to. There's another rift over there, look. Probably not on the floor, is it? No, it's not. I don't remember these being quite so glowy in the first game. Oh, fine. We'll do this then. Tell you what, if I zoom over there. Thank you, Shade, for just waiting patiently while I did that. That one's not so patient. Most people want to play games late, so having the ability to pause time so readily available is such a foreign concept. That would really mess with non-turn-based multiplayer games. Hi, with your huge health bar. Like how zen and chilling in control be able to pause time in a game like this feels. Oh yeah. It's very much from that old style BioWare sort of era. Like Dragon Age Origins was like a spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate, which I have in a cupboard behind me somewhere. Inquisition is a better game show of the office that is as far as combat. Yeah, Origins combat was... I mean, I liked it, but it was much more methodical. And in Dragon Age 2, the combat was sort of the wrong way in the other direction. It was very actiony. Not... You could pause and do all this stuff, and you know, like you could in 1 and this, but there wasn't really much of a reason to. Unless you're me and you have like exclusively AoE attacks. This feels like I've just been here. Forever rogue life. Been meaning to play a rogue, but then I always just pick mage. Aha! Wait, first there's a bag here. Deep Stalker hide. Always a dual wielder or an archer. We got our archer here. He can also be dual wielder, which is very weird. It feels like a crime to get rid of Bianca. Also, we've just like somehow we've lost a load of health, except for Cass. Maybe this is promising. My first ever playthrough of Dragon Age Origins, I was a sword and shield warrior. And that was a mistake. That was not actually all that fun. And then I got to... Where did I get to? Yeah, why is that? It's just very slow. You're the tank while other people do the actual damage. It'd probably be okay if I was if it was a multiplayer game and I was actually tanking for real people. But tanking for AI is not enjoyable. Way less player agency, yeah. Well, you can pause and take over them and play as other people, so I could have just done the whole thing as like Morrigan or someone. But you kind of want to play mostly as the character you created, right? Ooh, loot. Oh, okay. Let's fight the hyena. Actually, you can fight the hyena. I'm gonna loot some things. I didn't mean to kill the squirrel, fox. Is Art gonna heal? Dragon Quest 3, I ignore the hero and pay a lot of attention to the other party. I did that in Knights of the Old Republic. I played most of the Taris section as Bastila because he was a Jedi and I wasn't. Where is this thing? Oh, it's way over there. How the piss do I get over there? I'm gonna climb up here and see. Come on. What's the point of the tactical camera if it can't go over a ravine? Oh. Maybe from this side? Hey Lila, how are you doing?
Odd that the shards would lead us here.
Why? Isn't this where their, like, shard temple is? Ah. Okay, procrastinating, how are you? I'm good. I'm gonna risk a jump and fuck. We didn't die. But we landed on a hyena, so we might die. I should probably heal. I feel like we definitely broke our legs there. Come on, they're all dead. Can I fast travel now? Right. I won't try that way again. Maybe I just have to go round. That's a cave. Where does this cave lead? Nothing bad is ever found in caves, right? Oh, fuck, a spider. Thanks, Cass. Caves only ever have happy, good things inside. Yeah. Well, I may as well use the Scully boy. Convenient. Right, let's do some dodgy platforming. I missed. Somehow that didn't hurt. I did say it was dodgy platform. Should I... There's one right by the camp. Oh yeah, of course, it's up. I already knew that one. Okay, you're on top of this rock. This... Deceptively simple. I remember her. She wanted a ring, right? Wedding ring? And she left it in that cave. Oh. Note found a corpse. The note is charred but portion remains legible. The torch will scatter them. Or draw them. I'm fairly certain they'll scatter. Well, the fact that you are dead cannot possibly mean that advice is bad. Are there more like torches in here? Oh, there's a fair few of them, isn't it? There are more torches in here. Okay, there's one over here. And there's one over here. I don't know if the lights in the torches did anything, but it made it more pleasant for me. Use the torch as a puzzle related or something. I thought they were just for convenience. Oi! It didn't seem to scatter them anyway. Oh, Varric. Oh, okay. Was not keeping an eye on how many health potions we had. You can be a mage and not get heal spells is kind of, yeah. I mean, to be fair, you just have to get them. Actually, no, you don't get heal spells, can you? You get revive. Because heal was always one of the first spells that I got in the first 2 games. But Meryl couldn't. Meryl didn't have access to heal
That's it for the spiders.
in Dragon Age 2. Which, as a blood mage, would have made the most sense. Oh, we got the anti-venom. Good. Guess we're not going in there then. We found the ring though. There's a few heal spells in Origins. Even if you don't get the even if you don't, what's it called? Spirit healer. If you don't get the spirit healer route, there's still quite a few things you can do there. I need to see a merchant at some point. I don't have anyone who can use that yet. Or that. So why the fuck there are no heal spells in Inquisition? I don't know. I would guess, actually no, I would guess it's because you have 8 healing potions and they all get replenished immediately if you ever go to camp. So there's just... And your mana, you've only got like enough mana for like 1 spell at a time, and then you have to wait for it to refill. So it wouldn't really fit in with how the battle system has changed for this game. That'll be my guess. 3 and 4 party members, those heal potions quickly become useless. But again, at the war table, there are upgrades to spend your power on, which give you things like more of them. And they do pretty much completely fill your health bar regardless, so... What have you even got? Ring of flanking, lunge and slash, that's... Token of the pack? Master. Generates a small amount of threat when attacking. That's really a good thing for a tank to have, isn't it? You don't have anything. Winter's Grasp. Do you even have Winter's Grasp? Yes, you do. Or you can have the Ring of Staggering as well. Oh, Enhanced Belt of the Winter Pact. Combat spaces are moderately more powerful at the cost of a moderate amount of health. Well, let's just take that off entirely to start with. Stop defaulting to Solus. Got 10 Constitution. I don't know what that is in terms of health. Right, there you are. 515. Same? Oh, 257. That is like half. That's not just a moderate amount of health. That's like half of it.
Is there at least a movement to reunite Orzammar and Kalsharok?
What is it with you, Chuckles? Why do you care so much about the dwarves?
Once, in the Fade, I saw the memory of a man who lived alone on an island. Most of his tribe had fallen to beasts or disease. His wife had died in childbirth. He was the only one left. He could have struck out on his own to find a new land, new people. But he stayed. He spent every day catching fish in a little boat. Every night drinking fermented fruit juice and watching the stars.
I can think of worse lives.
How can you be happy surrendering? Knowing it'll all end with you. How can you not fight?
I suppose it depends on the quality of the fermented fruit juice.
So it seems.
Even though our health was basically half, it didn't seem to affect the bar much, given that it is relative. Maybe that's because I'm already so weak compared to Cass that it didn't matter. Let's see. If I end up dying a lot, I'll probably take it off, but if I don't, then I won't. Where's it? It's immediately going after the squishies. Thanks, Cass. You're very helpful. Yes, we could give the ring back to... back to the miner. I also got anti-venom, so I could go back to the requisition person. We'll deal with that later. The game really wants me to deal with it now, though. Fuck's sake, really? I can't deal with this until that rift that's a fucking mile away is gone. Can I disengage? Yeah, but it doesn't actually help. Fine, I guess we're dealing with the Fade Rift now. One of you, like, cover me while I do this. No, I guess that's too much to ask for. Can you, like, target that? What? The auto target is so confusing sometimes. The way it sometimes just... overrides the manual targeting. Oh god, these are gonna blow up. Yeah, the AI's target is still better than Neopets, the darkest fairies. Oof. I am actually looking forward to when BioWare start using Unreal Engine 5 instead of Frostbite. Because I suspect bashing a game that was never meant to, sort of bashing a game engine into making a game like this, which it was never really meant to, is a big reason for all these weird little I just got rid of the wrong fade rift. That's the one that's stopping me from claiming this. Right, let's go then. Let's... General Paulette Deschamps. I'm just a sweet ass. I'm a fool for betting what I couldn't pay. Now I have to take Nico's shift down in the tunnel closest to the door. A lot of them fell silent. He's a good enough lad, but I gave my word. A lot of them fell silent for that. Nico tried to take it back. He's a good enough lad, but I gave him my word. Nico's first night here, he thought to sleep below the ridge at the back of the pool. We didn't notice. He woke the whole camp with his screaming. He sleeps under the statue outside camp now and shakes when he goes near the pool. I'll let him keep his win. He can owe me a drink when it's done. Eesh. Fine.
Must be something here. Let's look around.
Can we deal with... Can we not fight them from up here? It looks like we can. We do have the high ground. Ah, and the disrupt thing is actually the right model this time. Oi! Stop! Stopping! What have we got? The Wraith? That's as good as anyone to attack. I don't think I've ever been above the Fade Rift I was closing before. Oh, that's a one-way trip down. It's not. I've got one health potion left. I should probably go back to a camp. I never did find that miner, did I? I got distracted. That miner NPC is finding a way all over this map without doing any of the traversal that I'm doing. Which may imply a short cut. Okay, I'll kill the hyena. This looks promising. I don't really want to jump down, but... Oh, bollocks. No, that was close. Don't want to do that. There's an Australium. No, it's not an Australian. Fuck, that's an elven artifact. Ow. And that's the one that was by the camp.
Another of the elven artifacts.
You're a bit late, Solus. You're a bit late for that.
thought
You-
that the shards would lead us here.
Yes, you said that. Oh, that the shards would lead us to the location of the shard temple. There's one thing I wouldn't expect of the shards. Is they'll be connected to the shard temple. Right, where's this pesky miner gone? Oh. That seems like it might be useful. Did I just go back to a camp and didn't turn in the research that we'd got? Page from the shard book. You offer a sip of water while they provide a feast. Know this, they speak of the same wickedness, but place it in you. I've heard them speak. I've listened. I hear the whispers of all. Let them offer silver while you give gold. Let them think themselves your betters and know nothing more. Yeah, that didn't really have any context, but okay. They... How did that hurt? Is it worth it, do you think? I will say yes, purely. Hi. Okay. This is a thing we're doing. Let's get this weird Kirkwall loot. Sigil of the Arcane Horror and reinforced scout armor. Do you want that? Yes, but not yet. Right. This seems to be the safest way off this rock because it didn't seem to be a way down.
Nothing to report, sir.
Alright, do you have anything?
Nothing to report, sir.
No. Clearly that requisition came from the Storm Coast and not here. Fine. Where should actually be? Oh, it looks like she's just right up the... Oh, there! Fucking hell, she's there! Oi, could you come down here? Damn it. See, by the time I find her and follow her, she's gonna be down here again. I can just tell.
One down.
I feel this is harsh. Slaughtering the wildlife like this. There's no good way down over there. Over here somewhere. Can we just yeet you over the edge? Oh, that's a long way down. Bollocks. Second thoughts, I'm not sure coming down here was the best choice.
to report, sir.
Maybe to get up, you need to get down. This is going up. I don't know where it's going to leave us. That would explain why she's or how she's getting around so easily. She is a miner after all. Oh, just a bridge. Well, that's the entrance to the temple. Ah, and there you are.
I believe this is yours. Nothing here is worth as much as this. It's all I have left. I don't have much, but this opens one of my old caches. Whatever's left is yours. As thanks.
Oh. So that just... that just takes you back to the spider cave. Right. I'm gonna go back to...
Why?
No.
But,
No.
well, you should be good at finding things. Of course, you couldn't find Hawk.
So much for being a seeker. Anyway, I am going to have a quick pee break. And we'll open this cache in a moment. So see you soon.
The plans for a future war was all I saw on Channel 4. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, hand it over, hand it over, hand it over. Hand on my shoulder, pushing it sober. Alabaster flashes down. 6 months is a long time. Try living the real world instead of a shell. But before I began, I was bored before I even began. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, unite and take over. Shoplifters of the world, take over. You see the face on the TV screen, coming at you every Sunday. See the face on the billboard, well that man is me. On the cover of the magazine, there's no question why I'm smiling. You buy a piece of paradise, you buy a piece of me. I'll get you everything you wanted, I'll get you everything you need. You don't need to believe in hereafter, just believe in me. 'Cause Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm right. I've been talking
Hello.
to Jesus all my life. Oh yes, he knows me, and he knows I'm right.
Right. We're. I mean, I could go here. Tracing on the temple doors, an inscription taken from the temple doors in the Forbidden Oasis, followed by a translation. The writing is shaky and uneven, as though the writer labored to complete the task. Emma solas him vardinan talgaras solasan alana an en thim las inaste. Arrogance became our end. From naught to a prideful place. Now that humanity grant favor. Fun fact you get from that inscription. Solus means pride. Isn't that right, Solus? When I first played this game, I thought he was a pride abomination because of his name.
Feels wrong here. It's worse by the door. Indeed. I feel it as well.
I believe I sense one of the artifacts of my people.
Oh, you mean this one?
help ward off demons.
That it? I feel like putting a fire trap underwater is cheating.
Are you all right?
I feel a bit strange.
The magic was drawn to you, possibly because of your mark. The effects were purely benign.
If it wasn't a trap, what was it?
It may be a reward for those who prove themselves worthy.
We're just stealing coins left for who knows what. More corpses? Right, you can get walled. Come on, you can't put a fire ward under me. That's definitely cheating. I would have moved from that one, but I was in the middle of an animation, so I couldn't. All the spirit resistance. What? Sorry, what did Varric? We need one more shard? You serious?
We need more shards.
We need one more shard for this door. Harsh. Fine. Let's leave and come back then. We're gonna open the miner's cache anyway. This? I'm not sure if that's actually a door or not. Oh. Tell you what. Now we've got enough shards. Let's do that one door. Okay. Let's finish spirits. And then when I've got more shards, we can do ice and fire. You're taking a lot of loading. So you're not actually loading anything. This is so weird how it pauses in the middle of an animation, but it's not frozen. You can still move the camera around. This... I saw that ward flash there. I'm not going to risk running over it. Ah, there's an arcane horror. These guys are really hard in Origins, and then were complete glass cannons in Dragon Age 2, which usually meant you just killed them very quickly. And then, what's it even doing? Like, is it actually attacking? I mean, it's got a lot of HP. Cass is literally running in circles around a corpse. Varric, what did you just backflip away from? All right. I'm gonna see how this goes. Ooh, if I press every button that's not the one I want. Let me just unmute. Let's see if this save even worked.
so calm with everything we believe called into question?
I don't need some old woman in Valroya to tell me how to worship the Maker. We tend the sick, feed the poor, clothe the naked, and sing the chant. Seek a Pentagast will attend to the rest. Make her forgive anyone who gets in her way.
Well, Cullen's actually out here now. That's a good sign, right?
O Creator, see me kneel.
We have a floor.
I will take these injury reports to research in the
Stand
name.
only in places.
The Inquisitor's efforts to close the Theta rifts has increased stability in various regions across Thedas. However, demons sometimes remain, having wandered from the site of the original rifts. The Inquisition has received numerous requests for aid in dealing with this problem. Local nobility should take an interest in securing their lands. We can appeal to them for assistance. Our soldiers can do sweeps of areas formerly containing Theta rifts and eliminate any demons. Well, Josephine
At your service.
managed that, right?
To work?
Right, to Val Royale. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not step foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Recommended levels 4 to 7. Well, we're like 12, so...
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion.
And we should ignore the danger to the Herald.
Let's ask her.
What can they do? It's just talk. Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Let's go then.
The city still mourns.
Just a guest seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your
What gives you that
skills of
impression, Varric?
observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
Aye.
You're one of Leliana's people. What have you found?
The Chantry mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
There are Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do, then. They wish to protect the people? From us?
Protect them from the blasphemous Herald of Andraste, I'd say.
Surely they cannot think such a thing.
Why not? They wouldn't be the only ones.
You think the Order's returned to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
How many of these are there? Not that many, like 4.
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald of Andraste.
They say they found the knife here covered with the Divine's blood.
Let her pass. The Inquisition is the Templars' problem, and they'll fix it.
The Templars will stand for us and help Val Royeaux return to mourning.
Hey Rose, hi again. Why are you dropping if you're still live? I had to restart my PC because I was having issues. Well, first of all, I was having issue loading Haven. And then I restarted the game hoping that would help. And then I had issues loading the game. So I decided to just restart my PC and hope for the best. And it seems to have worked so far.
It seems that...
Nope.
Good people of Val Royeaux, hear me.
Bonjour.
Together,
Comment ça va?
we mourn our divine. A naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery.
Dieu.
You wonder what will become of a murderer. Well, wonder no more. Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
Ah, so it's just good old-fashioned racism, is it? I see.
You say I am the enemy. The breach in the sky is our true enemy. We must unite to stop it.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition and the people will be safe once more.
I don't think they're your friends.
She is beneath us.
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
He's Lord Seeker. Why is he dressed like a common Templar?
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages. You are the ones who have failed.
So just plain old genocide it is then.
Our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
Of course.
If you're not here to help the Chantry, then you just came to make speeches.
I came to see what frightens old women so, and to laugh.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Bye then.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death. He was always a decent man, never given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
The whole series is more or less about killing, detaining all mages, especially blood mages and or elves, because and don't forget the Kunari exists and pretty much hate everyone that doesn't follow the Kun. And the religious war against the Kunari as well. That's all fun.
It doesn't look like we'll be getting the Templars to help us after all.
I wouldn't write them off so quickly. There must be those in the Order who see what he's become. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Okay, but not so soon after I just got here.
But is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going to fix the hole in the sky?
We're going to give it a try, at least.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry's useless, and the Templars... Andraste. I never thought they'd abandon us. Listen, your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
Oh.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help. Invite her, if it pleases you.
Okay.
Head to Haven, then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to see. Thank you.
Howdy.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
Yeah, we didn't hit you.
And you had no part in forcing our hand?
No, we didn't.
Delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
A very naughty boy. Sorry, this is the wrong franchise.
I'm an elf of the Dalish clans. Nothing more.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
You're obviously skeptical. What do you believe I am?
Our divine. Her holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what would comfort me.
That doesn't answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so. And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can. And leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly don't know. Any revered mother who could have followed Justinia died at the Conclave. What becomes of us, and your Inquisition, is in the Maker's hands now.
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
Well, you weren't fucking doing anything, were you?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire.
But he literally exists to persecute
With
mages.
the knights vigilant slain at the Conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly would. I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him, and yet more chaos.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty. Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn her holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
There's got to be a way to calm everything down and clean up this mess.
I hope against hope that may be the case.
I'll just leave her writhing on the floor like that. Bye.
What's that? An arrow with a message?
Who will fetch their Templars back, I wonder?
Favors for friends. A message is attached, resting in a large flowing hand and bordered with doodles. People say you're special. I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Val Royale. I heard he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the docks, and around the cafe. Maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friend of Red Jenny. Poor drone of the locations in the market. It's attached.
The Templars didn't even touch you.
I believe that messenger is trying to get our attention.
Are you disappointed? Morons.
My maker, know my heart. Take from me a life of sorrow. Comfort is only yours to give. Oh, maker, where is the comfort? Look away. I have broken the chant because it comes from my heart. What have we when our divine is dead and the sky burns?
You broke the what now?
What do you mean you broke the chant?
Are you also ignorant of the Maker's most basic rights? The chant of
Hello, I'm
life
Dalish.
is how we honor the Maker. They are the only words that the faithful should hear from my lips. But I can't. Our divine is dead. Our Templars gone. The Maker's silence is deafening. What hope have we?
We should question. If not now, when?
Down that road is darkness. We have never been alone. We cannot be alone. But even our Templars forsake the light. Even they.
Yeah, let's go get Sarah. She's a lovely character. She's...
You trouble anyone, we'll see how mortal you get.
Really? Really? You're gonna make a thing of this, are you? Oh, I can't attack in here. That's annoying. Ah. I want to... You can't normally, like, kill NPCs, but you can fire staff around and...
You are the Herald of Andraste, are you not? I have an invitation for you.
You're cordially invited to attend my salon held at the chateau of Duke Bastien de Gislaine. Yours, Vivienne de Fer, first enchanter of Montismart? Enchanter of the Imperial Court. Vivienne! We're getting all the fun characters. But before I do that, I kind of have to pee. So let's do that, and I'll see you in a moment. Hello again. Boop. OBS, thank you. Wish you could do more with Mage Mummy. Maybe she's not really my type. She's very... She has such an inflated sense of herself. Which you may be into, but... She's also incapable of considering her own privilege, in that she's lived her entire life in a gilded cage and looks down on the people whose cages are not quite so gilded.
Well, this has all been a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially the mages. Just everything. I apologize if you were refused service, but we are now open for business. Especially if you put my wares to use.
It's her confidence I'm into. It's not really her confidence that I mean. I think there's a line between confidence and arrogance.
There is a war on, and the Templars just left?
Yep.
Templars let you walk? Templars? What in blazes?
You're gonna let me walk. That's what I thought.
I don't think they knew. I can't believe this.
Le Masque de Lion. We cheered when honored was her might, but many more deserve a thought, for though she was the first a knight, a ken and kind have always fought. From a plaque with the dedication Le Masque de Lion, sponsored by Princess Carine's first cavalry, for those we stood beside.
We maintain an Inquisition presence on Commander Cullen's orders. This has been received as you might expect.
Watch your tongue.
Red handkerchief. A different simple script on the back of a stable report marked with red paint. Thank you, friends, for helping good Lady Caris. Saw those who asked by the herald enter third passage. Could not stay to see them exit.
Why not?
Maybe. Thank the
These are home for the childhood pet of the twin sons of Empress Yvette. The nature of Messer Gloob remains unknown, so that he was a gift from a Ravani ambassador, and he was eventually released to the sea after taking the hand of a sluggish page. The Lover's Alcove. Every district has one, at least one, and the question must be, why is a place meant for dalliance declared in such an obvious way? And the answer, of course, is that obviousness is the entirety of the point. When manners and station will not allow impassioned words, such corners are places to be seen, not being seen. Entering with a paramour is as much a declaration as singing out in joy, which one of good standing must never do. The alcove is thus a dignified means of announcing romantic affiliation, either for a genuine partnership or to appear as such, in order to spare a suitor a refusal. Dignity, of course, requiring that one does not also make use of the darkness for actual physical gratification. This, of course, has never occurred. From our Elysian heart by formerly Sister Lodin. The formerly really makes that. Do you what? Her Majesty's convenience. A plaque reads, for Her Majesty's convenience, wood and vines defy the very sun and rain.
I don't know.
It's Antoinette.
What? Yes, I'm sorry. Minding the duties of the ailing mother, Havara. I am rather overwhelmed. Forgive me. I am unsure whether I meant to extend chantry services to you, and that troubles me greatly.
I would guess not for now. That's where it just came from, isn't it? Well, just keep going up then. Never mind, we're not going to keep going up. Not gonna lie. Oh no. We've just been there. Harbour. There's a shop?
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable. No offense, but I have to live here, and Val Royeaux can be traditional.
That's not really a door. Neither is that. Docks. It's a tree. Le pomme vie et mort. Or apple of life and death. The apples nearest the cafe are said to change their taste depending of whether one is walking towards or away from the gallows, and of course they do, for taste is subject to the whims of the heart, and no meal is savoured after tears. No meal is favoured after tears. But dare it anyway. But none know the taste of joy, such as we who do not shy from experience from or Legion Heart by formerly Sister Lodin.
Good day. Well met. They left us.
What do you actually sell? Belts. I don't care enough about belts. Oh, I just gotta walk straight past you. Anything up here? No. This looks red. Reservoir stocking evaluation. Tremors floating, tasted off, water birds die off, restocking failed, fish not fit, do not consume. Okay, I've seen it. Key lifted from drunk swearing about Herald. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. The Randy Dowager welcomes the blooms of spring with a collected Calyptian Cuirassiers, being a scandalous representation of Her Majesty's favored court in a flagrant delectable, and the uniforms and modesty withstand the assault. Hardly a Tethras, but generously arousing if polished Varric, do you write porn? I mean, I guess with Hard in Hightown, it's kind of gotta be porn, right? The generously arousing if polished curious does it for you, and it should. 3 scarves flustered in shock out of 5. What was the last place she said to look? Miroir de la Mer. Smut. That's what he does. Smut. Well, I thought he wrote, like, you know, thrilling, like, drama, not necessarily drama, but, you know, action novels and... like, the Tale of the Champion, if he really is a smut artist, like a smut author, then why did it fade to black pretty much as soon as Isabella's daggers came off? I feel like we needed more. I feel like Isabella needed more. We already came up here, didn't we? The upper market. Right, okay. Nope. For a moment I forgot I could jump then. Ah, gallows. That's always fun.
The Lord Seeker may not think you're a threat, but he's not here right now.
I still find Valero underwhelming compared to... oh, that's... is that where the steps are? Compared to what Liliana described in the first game.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste. Is there something I might help you with?
Apparently not.
No, thank you, sister. Make her go with you.
I also feel like they're very nonchalant in the way they're calling me the Herald of Andraste. Like, if they believe it, like if I was Andrastian and I actually believed I was talking to the Herald of Andraste, I'll be shitting myself, to be honest. Like, it'll be such a big deal. But if I didn't believe it, I probably wouldn't call them that. Because it would feel like disrespectful. I'm looking around for something red. Were you there a minute ago? I suppose it matters. Where have I not been? Oh, it's literally on my fucking map. Okay, fine. Right, there it is. Scrap of parchment is hastily torn from an ornate document stuffed into a hiding place with a large red sock. We are to obey will. Let's start that again. We are to obey well. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best serve the new way. Scrawled below in a misspelt script. Herald go at time. Praise addressed. Taken together, the messages reveal a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Ah, so they're both on the world map. Okay.
If I might have a moment of your time.
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you to be here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think he wouldn't happily kill the Divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
You know, that's good enough for me.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least. Consider this an invitation to Redcliffe. Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us both, after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
A bientôt.
Come, let us return to Haven.
Well, I think you did it. Yeah, I didn't say the logic's good enough. I said that her thinking someone else is more likely than me is good enough. I guess that is the logic, isn't it? As long as they don't think I did it, that's fine. Good of you to join us, Solus. Also, on the subject of Fiona, I'm unhappy that you only find out that she's Alistair's mother from, like, ancillary material. Like, I've never had any dialogue related to that whatsoever in any of the times I've played this game. You missed. You missed again.
How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
Who are you?
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Just say what?
What is that?
You said it. Oh, wow.
Ugh. Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve. Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Love Sarah's chaos energy. I feel like I should have been a Kunari. I feel that would have made this introduction go a bit smoother. Or maybe infinitely more awkward, one or the other. Either way, it would be different.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
See, that would be a good line if this game actually did have some kind of cover mechanic, but it kind of doesn't. Oh wow. Oh, you're going down quickly. I forget these people are all level 7. Like I said, I love that chaos edge. There.
friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
First you have to make. Did you send me? Fine. Who the fuck are you?
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, two. Well, it's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall. There were 3 in Starkhaven, brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Provide noble allies. I don't think that's really her thing. She's more a chaotic communist than that. Could have dealt with the guards before. Nah, still there. Yeah, pretty much.
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
Oh, it's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't always work out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
Well, it's not an RPG if I don't exhaust all of the dialogue choices, is it? Even the ones that are mutually contradictory and make me look like I'm actually losing it.
Back there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow.
Pretty much.
Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Can I show her the mark? And when we're doing that, I can show her the thing in my hand as well.
You sound like a